Hi there, Taurus. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So today we're doing energies and predictions for the month of March, which is a scary thought, isn't it? And the first row is the first week of March, and the universe has flicked out all of these cards. If we can get them straight, that would be good. And we'll just get it to focus as well. There you go. We have the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. In the second week, the universe keeps flicking cards out. In the second week, it's the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Justice card. In the third week, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. And in the last week of March, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy and the mystery card for the reading. Put that right there, and we'll turn that over at the end of the reading. So in the first week, we have the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's about gathering around the most important people in your life together, and these women are celebrating the harvest. So this is about celebrating the harvest of life. And this can say things have been going well and you feel as though life is very joyful and blessed. This could also represent a party or a celebration, a wedding, a birthday, or some special situation in your life. The Five of Wands is a card of competition and conflict. These men are jousting, they're practicing to go to war. And this can say that you're involved in a competition, that you're practicing your skills for something that you really want to perfect in life. And it can also say that you're experiencing mental turmoil or mental anguish, or even experiencing or participating in an argument. So we'll see what the clarifiers say. Sorry, just try and get them straight. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work and diligence. It says you're applying yourself, you're mastering a skill, and you're bringing prosperity and abundance into your life. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Tower card. The Three of Swords clarifies the Five of Wands, and the High Priestess clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. So the Three of Swords is a card of pain and sorrow and loss, and the Tower card, of course, is a dramatic transformation. And the Empress is a card of love, joy, happiness, nurturing, prosperity and abundance, and a sign that everything is going beautifully in your life. So it's quite a mixture, isn't it? So indeed, it seems that there has been some sort of argument or negative discourse, or, some sort of quarrel. And this has brought much pain and sorrow in your life. And it could suggest that in your family or in your friendship group, there has been a negative situation, and it's brought in a Tower moment, which is major transformation, really removing this situation from your life. So what it could say here is that you have been experiencing quarrels and fights and a negative situation maybe in your family, and it's come to a head and it's maybe ended a relationship or situation. And although this may seem really negative at the time, the Tower card says in actual fact this is bringing improvement, that there's been something festering under the rug, under the surface for some time, and this is like a breath of fresh air. It might be ugly and it might be painful, but it really clears up the situation and it brings love and happiness to life. And that is really mind-blowing, isn't it? That it could be that situation. And the Empress clarifying the Eight of Pentacles indeed says that you've been working, and maybe you've been working to clarify this circumstance or relationship, and it's all blowing up, and the Tower card has swept the situation away, but it's brought you love, joy and happiness. How's that? In the second week, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Justice card. So the Justice card is a rebalancing, and it can be an injustice being corrected. And this may suggest that this situation, there's been some unjust behaviour or treatment of somebody, and now the universe is saying this situation is being rebalanced and corrected. This could also suggest that if it's of such intensity, that it may be a legal situation. So maybe it is the trigger for divorce, and that says that this falls to a legal situation, and it can say that you will come out on top of this situation. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour, and he is new love, and the Empress is new love. And it could say that one relationship ends and a new one begins. If you're not looking for love, this can be follow your heart. So as life settles down, maybe you're looking to follow your heart towards your passions and desires in life. And the Queen of Pentacles is a whiz with money, and she knows how to manage it and how to multiply it. And this can say at this time, financially, you're doing fine, that there may be a whole lot of turbulence happening here, but at this stage, you're still financially sitting in a good position. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil. The Knight of Swords clarifies the Knight of Cups. And the Judgment card clarifies the Justice card. So the Judgment card is the end of a cycle. It says this situation is over and now is the time to rise up towards new beginnings. And this can say that this, can we call it a breath of fresh air, or this reclamation of your life, or this major transformation really does clear out the dirt, or it really does clear out everything, and now you're rising up towards new beginnings, rising up from the ashes of your old life. The Knight of Swords is a card of action and high energy and truth and clarity. And this can say that this situation has brought truth and clarity to your life, and now you're charging forward towards the things that you truly love in life. And the Devil card is a card of being restricted by our own thoughts and paradigms of life. This is a card that says that we are constrained and restricted by our own thoughts. And it does say that you can see these chains only loosely wrapped around these people's necks. It does say that you can choose at any time to slip these chains by changing your mindset and your thoughts and ideas. And with this clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, it can say that you've got some very restrictive ideas about money, about it probably is suggesting that you're really overcome by the fear of lack and poverty, and this is really restraining you from progressing forward in life. This is you're being way too cautious and preemptively and very miserly and not letting any money flow in your life because you're scared of the consequences. And of course, the universe really relies on flow, that there has to be a flow in and out of money to receive abundance. And you can see over here is the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of financial balance. And this can suggest indeed there's some imbalances in the way you use and treat money at this time. In the third week, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So the Ten of Wands is a card of burden and struggle, and it is the end of a cycle. It could be a 10-year or 10-month cycle. And so indeed this says this time of burden and struggle is over, which is great news. And this brings the happy ever after story, which is the Ten of Cups. And that is a beautiful thing. And the King of Pentacles confirms, as the master of wealth creation, indeed financially things are going along pretty well. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Chariot card. The Nine of Cups clarifies the Ten of Wands. And the Magician clarifies the King of Pentacles. So certainly in this third week, things are starting to look a whole lot more positive, aren't they, Taurus? The Chariot card is a card of taking control of your life. So there will have or may have been some really difficult fallout in this, and this is about getting in the car of your life and driving it away from the things that no longer serve you towards victory and success. And the Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, and it says that as you move away from struggle and burden and open up to the flow of prosperity in your life, your dreams and wishes will come true. And the Magician is the master creator in the tarot, and he says you have all the tools of the tarot to create the life that you truly dream of. And so this week is a major turnaround after some turmoil and difficult circumstances. In the last week, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. So in the last week of March, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia in the past. It can be things from the past or situations from the past revisiting your life. And so this can say that the things that have been tormenting you, the things that have been really causing a stumbling block, or are all historical, that they've been situations in your life from the past. And now all these unresolved tensions and arguments and negativity have been resolved and have been cleared out of your life. And the Strength card indeed says this is a time for inner determination. This woman is putting her hand inside the lion and to quell the voices of negativity. And this is about quelling those voices that are telling you that maybe it's your fault, that this situation should have been dealt with, or there are many kind of thoughts and anguishes about what brought this situation about in your life, really creating some negativity. And you can see the woman has this lemon skate or infinity symbol above her head, and it says, as you quell these thoughts of negativity, that the possibilities for an expansive life are infinite. And the Six of Pentacles is a card of rebalancing, particularly in the area of money and finance and giving and receiving. So we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles that are saying that there is a lot of abundance here, but the Devil with the Queen of Pentacles indeed says there's some mental restrictions about how you use money and how you give and receive. And the universe is really saying, now that the dust is settling in all these situations, now is the time to rebalance your finances and the way you treat people and give and receive. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon card. Sorry, the Eight of Cups. The Six of Swords clarifies the Strength card. And the Sun card clarifies the Six of Cups. So it's quite a story here, actually. So the Eight of Cups is leaving the things behind that no longer serve you. Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, the Devil. The Six of Swords says that now is the time to get in a boat and leave all these things behind and go towards calmer shores and better times in life. And this is leaving turbulent times behind, which certainly there is some turbulence here, isn't there? And the Sun card says the outcome for all this movement and change is joyous happiness, exhilaration, fun, and abundance. And what an outcome. So it may be a bit of a journey here, Taurus, but the outcome is sensational. The mystery card is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a fiery, enthusiastic, go-get-em queen. She makes things happen and she doesn't care what people think. And this really says at this time, you've got plenty of enthusiasm and fiery energy to get you through these changes, which could be quite difficult. And it really says that you're just looking to make life work for you again and not worry about what people think. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Four of Swords. And that says it all about this reading, doesn't it? It says it's all been happening and it's turbulent. There's a lot of positivity, but there's also a lot of movement. And it says at the end of all this, you might need to pause and rest and reflect on what you do next in your life. That is an incredible reading, Taurus. I hope you like that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.